Okay, hi everyone. I'm going to go through a level 3 ratio question today. Mr. Tan had 3/4 as many goldfish as guppies. He bought another 12 goldfish and 30 guppies. The number of goldfish became 1/2 as many as the number of guppies. How many fish did he have altogether in the end? Alright, so let's try and represent this in ratio format. Okay, so we know that goldfish to guppies, I'm just writing the short form here, is 3:4. Now, then I buy another 12 here and I buy another 30 here. Okay, and later on, my ratio becomes 1:2. Now, I'm going to tell you what you shouldn't do as well. What you shouldn't do is take 3 to 1 is minus 2 units, right? You cannot say that 12 here is 2 units, okay? So you cannot assume that these units are the same as the second ratio. They are both different sizes, okay? So the way to do it is this, okay? Since the final ratio is 1:2, what we can do is we can take this and group it as 1. So that means I know that 3 plus 12 is equal, so 3u plus 12 is equals to 1 big unit, for example, since you're buying more fish, so your unit is bigger. And for the second one, we also know that 4 plus 30, so 4 unit plus 30 gives me 2 big unit. Okay, 2 big units. So from here, it becomes a bit more simpler to solve. Okay, so let me scroll down a bit. So if this is 1 big unit and this is 2 big units, am I right to say that if I take this and I times 2, it will give me the equivalent of this, correct? So now we can form an equation itself, okay? So just remember the question, how many fish did he have altogether in the end, okay? So we first need to find out what is the units here. So we know that if you take 2 times this 3u plus 12, it would give me 4u plus 30, okay? So looks weird, but just hang in there. Okay, now let's open this up. So 2 of both of this, so this would become 6 units. 3 unit times 2 is 6. 12 times 2 is 24, equal to 4u plus 30. And then we can start to solve already. So 6u, 4u, bring 4 units over, or you can subtract 4 units on both sides. So you're left with, if you subtract 4 units on both sides, you're left with 2 units here. You can do it that way if you're not sure how to bring over, because when you bring over, it becomes -4. So if you're not familiar, just cancel on both sides. It's the same thing. So -4, -4, so 2 units. Next, you have 24 here, so cancel 24 here. Cancel 24 here, what do you get? You will get 6. So we know that 1u is equals to 3, right? And they ask you how many fish do you have in the end. So total number of fish in the end would be 7u plus 30 plus 12, right? Which is 42. So 7 times 3 is 21 plus 42 gives me 63. All right. Now, if you do not know how to solve this question, it would either mean two things. One, you do not know how to translate this fraction into ratio. Okay, so you might want to practice that separately. The second thing is, if you tend to do like what I said earlier, just minusing directly, 3 minus 1, 2 units is 12. 4 minus 2, 2 units is 30. So that also means that you need to practice a bit of ratio. Okay, so fractions and ratio always come hand in hand together. So this is one of those harder questions, I think. So I hope you guys find this useful. All right, thanks, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.